Right, so what we do is we do our pilot hole. Because this wood seems to want to split today. Right, so that's one side. Then and we do exactly the same ritual again. Like that. Right, we now have two sides, front and the back. See what's going on. Everything's nice and square. So again, with this, you really need to pilot hole it.
Yep.
Because if you don't, you're going to split the ends of your wood. Always remember though, when you're putting your screws in, remember where these screw holes are.
Yes.
Because the amount of times, even I've done it, you
So
actually
just keep an eye.
keep an eye on it, exactly the length of it.
Yeah.
So I've drilled my holes to there because the amount of times you forget and you go straight into them, especially if you're having a bad day. They put it all into place. They're good trick to remember if you go, make a lot of difference. Doing. And yeah, you want it to put it inside. Turn it around that way, grab two more. Right, that gives you that side. Now, if I've done my measurements right, that will just literally slot in on top. Yeah. So we need to get the measurement from here. Sorry, we need to get the measurement from there to there. So then that's what we're going to rest our. Again, that's what we're going to rest our wood on. So that is 9. Always make it just a little bit small. So that is 9.5. So we've got to cut two pieces, 9.5 inches. And move that around. No matter where you put something, it's always in the way. Piece of scrap wood. That goes on there. Again, you use your clamp. Clamp it down. And then you're safe. On drill, try using the right drill, and then again you can drill Right, just refused to. Right, so like I was saying, let's get. Right, we need the persuader. Right. Again. Don't actually do decent. So you mark them off, bearing in mind that we're going to cut wider. Start again, and then you're not happy with them. But hopefully I don't hit a nail, so I can't show you.
Yes, let it out if it.
Again,
yeah.
always when you're starting off, you're going to match there. But I love using decking. The simple fact is you've got all these lines that you can follow, so you don't have any hassles. Perfect. One had to go right. Right, now we see that's the difference. Right, again, you'll see that I've left plenty of gaps around. So when you screw your wood down, you need to leave a bit of a gap along that edge between there. So if you get them roughly even, so you've got the even amount of depth, and that acts as a drain. So it literally acts as a drain when you're done. And all you've got to do with these, again, is once you get them balanced how you want them, the exact size, and just chuck a couple of screws, nothing's going to move.
Yeah. And
you've got to bear in mind, when you put a liner in, the liner is going to hold. Right, so there you go.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
That's the box made.
Yeah.
Right, compost bag. Literally cut it down either side. You can use that as a liner, but always fold, whatever liners you're using, always fold the edges over. Because if you use the fabric one, which I'll show you in a minute, but if you use the fabric one, it starts coming unravelled and you have horrible bits showing. Or you don't fold it, you get little blue bits. By doing a nice edge, that gives you something to work with. But allow, if you're using, obviously it just depends on the size, but you need to allow enough that you can actually get that folded up that end. So when you do your second one in, to double line it, then you start from this end back.
Tack it into place.
Just tack it into place, but do it in little ways, bend it over. And that's as good as, you're not going to get much better than that if you spend a fortune on stuff. But felt nails look neater, but like I say, you're doing it to the level of the wood. So when you put your soil over, it looks quite good. But put one in there. So what you really need to do is just put a couple in, again, just to hold them in place. So you do one side first, and then you tuck that in. You need to tuck that in tight to the edge, because when you now fix the other side, you're going to create a hollow. So you get more area basically. Now, whichever way you like to fold these in, you can do. So basically, you just fold them in like that and put another tack in into there. This is a heavy duty membrane, but as you can see, it's very feathery. So again, you must turn your edges over. So with this one, you need to get the exact distance. Just do it roughly, because you're gonna, you put it in there, and then you know exactly where to cut it. or roughly, because don't forget you're going to turn your ends over. So you can basically, if you've got a sheet of old plastic, I'm doing black because black looks a bit nicer. But if you've got a sheet of plastic from another job you're using or that you was going to throw away, again, you can use anything as long as it's waterproof. I really do like this because again, it drains really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again fold those edges over so you get a nice clean edge. Then again, because this is all in one, but because you've got the nice straight edges for the, just lock them into place. Then when you, so you've got to get, see what I've done this shallow so that you can see, so you can actually see what's going on, rather than doing it really deep. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Right, so basically that is what it's going to look like. Obviously you make a lot more neater job if you've got more time. You just put more along there, keep it all nice and tight, bend it over and make it a little bit deeper. So I would come halfway down to there. So you're talking about you really need an 8-inch depth instead of like we've done it for the benefit of the camera. Just as a, but like I say, we have at the moment we have got a thing going that anybody that wants one of these that's in the Medway area, we will supply them free.